Okay, so try if you don't want to watch it at this point. I think I only Shopkins successfully in the box this third time around. Hopefully I have to do a fourth. I've had some issues with the Shopkins playing hide and seek on me. Okay, let me give it a see. Let me put you there. I'll put my blindfold on. I want to say thank you to Reindeer Dreamers for inspiring me to do this challenge my way. You saw the box with Shopkins. Blindfold's on, and then I'm going to shake the box, and then I'm going to grab a Shopkins, and hopefully put it in frame. Because I will, yeah. I'm going to do like 3 at a time and see if that was right. And I knew I was Mr. Shopkins in the box before, yeah. As soon as you just know. Hopefully I don't shake the box too hard. But enough to mix it. And hopefully I can get this in frame. I'm all cozy up because I'm not feeling the best. And my room's kind of rough, so I'm doing it in my bed. Because the ceiling hasn't been fixed, but the roof has. Okay. This is definitely alpha soup. We're doing it 3 times so you guys can see when I'm correct and not correct and stuff, and yeah. Kinda grab this one. Yeah, it's definitely sticky chocolate. 2. This is my box with a long handle. The reason this cover feels pretty similar to honey, but it's not. It's Molly Mop. The handle's longer. 1. Correct. Sticky chocolate. Alpha soup. As I said, alpha soup has a little handle. Bar beans doesn't. Molly Mops and Honey are about the same sizes as Alpha and Bart, but they're like a more roundy feel. Possibly losing Shopkins. I've discovered some interesting things. Give the box another shake. Too bad there's been bacon Shopkins, but I don't need bacon. Unless it's turkey bacon, and that's only on a rare occasion. And even then, it's not my favorite thing in the world. I think this is the fries that doesn't have official name. Some people call it Swiss fries, which makes no sense because they're crinkle cut fries. But she feels similar to somebody else. But it's the fries. She feels similar to somewhere out in the name of, but it's shocking that everybody else does. My kettle, because I can tell there's a little tiny handle. This is not who I thought it was. This is Wendy Washer. So I've got 1 wrong. Like I say, I'll make it right and I'll make it wrong. I think that's her name at least. He was correct, but I've got 1 wrong. 1 wrong! Blindfold on. Shake the box. And yes, the knot to keep it tight enough so I can't peek. And it's not that it isn't tight enough, it's just my nose is too big for this. And this is all I have. Bart beans. As you can see here, Bart beans has a different top. I forgot that Washer had the handle, and I knew my kettle was bigger than Washer. Well, Wendy Washer, I should say. You know what I meant, though. Pretzel. I can feel the salt if I'm picking it up. Yeah, I think it's the pecan pie. But I'm not 100% sure. Pecan pie. Pretzel for my rams and on you. As I said, pretzel, you can feel the salt upon picking it up. And it has an extra texture to it. Some of them do. And burping, as I said, it feels similar to elf soup, but it has this. And as I said, I forgot when you wash your head a handle too. Give the box a shake. Grab one. This is my kettle. Can I put it upside down? No. Please forgive my background noise. As I said, I'm not doing this in my room. I'm almost out of boredom. Googie. Hopefully I'm showing you in camera. I'll obviously show you in the end. Gotten one wrong. Or is it two? I think it's one. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's Silky the conditioner. My kettle. Gookie. Conditioner. Yeah, that's one wrong. Blindfold on. Take it, but not too violently because you don't want to lose a Shopkins. Poppycorn. The top. You know, it doesn't have the texture fish sticks has, but it's very similar size and shape to fish sticks, but that's poppycorn. Speaking of fish sticks, coincidentally I grabbed it. Some of the frozen have a different texture, like fish sticks, and I assume popsicles have similar texture to fish sticks by the coloring. And that's funny how I got that one after that one, mentioning the similarities. Fish sticks. The muffin, whose name I don't remember. Please remember what her name is. Apparently I put it in backwards, but the muffin is correct. Still only one wrong. Fish sticks, which is more a weird kind of indented texture. And poppycorn, which is a smoother texture. One wrong, correct me if I'm wrong on that. Give it a mix. Taste and cigarette fine. Wishes. Candles give wishes away. Horribly so. Especially that I don't have a season 3 Shopkins yet. season 3 because of some of the names. I kind of want, but then I don't. Put blindfold on. A little shaky. Again, thank you to Rainy Day Dreamers for inspiring me to do this. Apple Blossom. Corny Cob. Lana Lamp who tried to run away from me. I knew it by the way she slid out my fingers because I got her by her top instead of her bottom. And she was too big to be like too for Danny Danish to run away like that. Apple Blossom. I knew by her leaves. If you seriously can't guess Corny Cob blindfolded, you have issues. You can guess it just coin if you choose to do this. This is my version of a challenge that I saw the Ranger Dreamers did, but they don't do it with quite as many as I'm going to do them. Lana Lamp. Or Lena, how are we supposed to do her name? I have what I think is the pinker version. I don't know. Some of the two it's hard to top the pinks and purples, but I think that's the pink version. Very clear, the pink version. Give the box a little shaky. But I know better than to shake it too hard because then I was shopping them. Gotta grab somebody, which is actually the hardest part. This is a cake, what I call a cake thingy. It's not actually a cake. It's some people say it's creamy donuts, some people say it's something. But it's, yeah, I don't know what this actually is. It came with my basket. It came with a shopping cart I have for other purposes. I bought a shopping cart for other purposes. So I wish I had waited so I could have a blue pack. Better Shopkins. Mist Twist. You can tell by how the ridges are reversed because they go more around, whereas somebody else's go more up and down. Speaking of that, somebody, Cherry Churro. Somebody calls creamy donut. I don't know if that's his name or anything, but I can just call it a cakey thing. Correct. Miss Twist, as I explained, first go more like a round. And Cherry Churro is pretty smooth, but you can't into the tiny ridges if you can feel them. Or up and down ridges, but they are very subtle ridge. They're subtle, smooth ridges, but you can't tell that they're if you have decent fingers. And I'm trying to implement my hair spelling, but I don't think we have to worry about that anymore. Well, one, but I don't think it's raised enough for me to tell. But if the printing's any bit raised, I can kind of read the letters with my fingers. I'm trying to avoid that cheat. I'll make them a little mix with my hands too, just to make sure. Tooth. Tooth's the toothbrush. Oh, I guess I knew it was Poppy's already, but I guess he does have those things. But he doesn't want to have the spelling anyways, and he's a big square. Well, the only big square I have. Yeah, Danny Danish. Chips. Pop pizza. He does have raised. He does not spell pizza normally in normal font. Danny Danish was a flat shop can up until Vita Ruler. Give the box to mix it, so there's not much left in here. I think this is the last two Shopkins we have. do this one first. Dishy liquid. And Dummy Mimi is obvious because she's fluffy. Out of all the Shopkins, I only got 1 or 2 wrong. Dishy liquid and Dummy Mimi, who are obvious because of the top and because of the fuzziness. And also her handle makes Dummy Mimi pretty easy to tell too. Thank you again, Rainy Day Dreamers, for inspiring me to do this challenge in my way on my second channel. And this is to prove to some people that you can tell Shopkins apart from Field. It's not easy, but most of them you can tell apart. You also have how many I got right to how many I got wrong. Obviously, I have some advantages because I can kind of read with my fingers, which I did not do in this challenge. But that does probably give me a slight advantage of understanding different textures in their minuteness. But just about anybody can do it. It's just I just have no help if you're gonna, especially if you're gonna do this many at once. But it is really doable. They don't have similar textures as you would think. Some do, but some don't. And there's still some minute differences in the ones that are similar. Like Honey and Molly Mops, you can tell apart pretty easily. You know, well actually those are probably going to be a couple of hard ones. Molly Mops to Honey, or Poppy Corn. To Fish Sticks, might be a little hard. But Wishes has a dead giveaway, as does, unless you have Read a Ruler, then you might have trouble with Read a Ruler to Danny Danish. But they're pretty easy to tell apart. Though I do have advantages with my fingers because I used touch through a lot of my life. I really just did. I really don't know how well I've ever seen anything. And I've been told I've been going blind since I was 8, and so touch has been a big part of my life. Even if my fingers sometimes feel things a little differently, I can usually tell things a lot more pretty easily by touch. So I have a slight advantage, but it is still very doable. And I did this out of boredom. I was sick, something to do in bed. Shopkins party! Now I'm gonna go full around to Shopkins, see what else I can do. I tried stacking them like a certain other toy channel, which I won't mention this in, but I don't get very far. And that's something that can be showcased upon something else, yeah. Bye!